What is up, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to a lovely Autobahn evening. Today we have this. We've done a full tour today with this car. We picked it up this morning at Intrax. Suspension works, of course. And we went to the Nürburgring with it. And Huub made an entire Nürburgring video with the car, told you everything about the suspension. But this is first as sort of a teaser video. I'm going to show you what this M3 is capable of on the Autobahn. Now, of course, this is just an M3 F80. It's not even a competition, but the special thing about this is, one, it's done 242,000 kilometers, which is just absolutely insane. And it's got like Intrax magic suspension that Huub will definitely explain everything about in his ring video, ring review we're going to call it. But today I'm just going to show you what it can do to an F80, quite an old car. And I mean, the Achilles heel of an F80 is the suspension. It's really bad. So we have normal steel brakes today. Of course, you could also get carbon ceramics on your F80. We have the signature wheels for the F80 and Michelin Pilot Super Sport tires that are not much left on there, especially the rear tires, but they are pretty nice. They sit like in between a 4S and a Cup 2, I would say. So further on we have a super nice looking silver M3 with just chrome badging, chrome exhaust tips. It is super stock and I really like that. The F80 generation, the F82s, they've all been modified to hell. They're all decat, straight pipe, AliExpress catalog sticked on there, but these super stock looking cars, I like them the best. So let's have a look at what's underneath, because you can see that it sits a bit lower, but not even that much. And underneath here we have the S55 3-liter bi-turbo engine, 431 horsepower, because this is a non-competition. And here we have all kinds of devices and stuff from Intrax. Again, Huub will explain everything. I'm just here to show you what it can do on a beautiful B road and on the Autobahn, because if you're interested in the product, sure, you're interested in how it works mechanically and technically, but you just want to see what it does on your favorite B road and on the Autobahn. So let's go and do that. So here we have a little device with two switches, front axle, rear axle, and you can like adjust the stiffness of the dampers. So 10 is the most stiff setting, which you would use on a very flat track, for instance, and 1 is for highway, Autobahn stuff. So I just want to show you the difference. So we're going to 10 for the B road. Let's also switch to M2. We have an engine warning light. That's because the car comes with adjustable suspension as standard, but of course the module has been removed, so, and replaced with this Intrax unit. So we get a lot of fake sound, signature fake sound of the F generation. Of course, you can remove it, but I kind of like it. It's sort of a future classic, I think. I really like the F80 generation. It's my favorite M3 generation, and it has so much going for it. I mean, the looks, I think it's just a 10, I really do. Then we have the engine, super powerful, really mid-range torquey engine. It's a bit of a asthmatic engine too, because after like 6,000 RPM nothing happens anymore, but you then get that nice jolt from the DCT gearbox. And this one has done 240,000 kilometers, and many people thought when they came out with the DCT, okay, how many kilometers is that thing going to last? And I mean, it's still super snappy, super sharp. We have nothing to worry about, luckily. So we're in setting 10, and you can definitely tell the difference. I mean, we own an F82, so nearly identical, but this thing is so much better. It's just insane. It's a good driving car, and it actually has some sort of steering feel, which is just completely absent in the stock car. I mean, it is super impressive what they did. I mean, I'm in setting 10 and it's not even upset when I go over humps and bumps on throttle, so that's always sort of a mistake, I think. Like, okay, you have a very capable suspension, go into the highest setting and everyone thinks like this jolting, jerking suspension is what you get and what's supposed to happen, but it's really not. Okay, so let's go into setting 1 for both rear and front. Let's put the camera on. And you can definitely feel you have like an anti-roll system in this car, so even though it's soft, it won't roll. Okay, we're definitely going to have to turn around because I absolutely see nothing. Okay, so let's turn around here and let's see what she can still do after all these kilometers and years. She's a bit jerky in first, but you know, that's a bit of an F80 problem, especially in Sport Plus, because it's a lot of throttle mapping, super aggressive. Okay, let's do a 100 to 200 pull. Very quick shift. So that's a 976, which is super impressive considering the mileage. It's pretty close to ours, which has done 140k, so Jesus Christ, go or don't. So the technique of this F80 is quite durable. And the suspension, this is the bumpy part. Now we get a high speed, high frequent bump action. Here we go. Feel more. Nothing, it's completely fine. That is really impressive. Okay, I guess this one doesn't have the optional M driver's pack because the top speed is 260 GPS, and normally these things do like 280 something, so really impressive. I mean, the setting of the dampers in 1 is completely changing the car. Like on a motorway, if you just do like 100 to 150, just cruising along, this is such a nice car now. That's not really the case with a normal M3 F80. It's not really a comfortable car. So this really offers both comfort and improved driving dynamics, which is super awesome because you just expand the entire bandwidth of the car suspension wise. Really impressive. Let's do one more pull. That's a 9.5. Wow, this thing is healthy. Oh. Okay, now let's see what happens if we have the gearbox do all the work. Here we go. Has been altered with because it's shifting at 7,000, and normally these things redline at 7.5, so it is doing really well. And I think one of the problems with the F80, everyone is going stage 2, decant downpipes, 600 horsepower, crank hub fix. But the problem is, it is such a limited car by its suspension, so if you add that much power, I think it actually gets worse. It's not turning into a better car because of the extra power. So, first step with one of these F80s, I honestly think, is suspension and tires. That's just making it 3 levels better. So, I know it might not seem as attractive to do as like a power increase, but in the end you will enjoy a nice suspension more than an extra 100 horsepower, I promise you. You will get bored with the power, you never get bored with a nice suspension setup. I know it's fake, but I do like the sound of these cars. So guys, thanks for watching, that was it. Hope to see you in the next one. And as I said, Huub is going to do a ring review with this car, and he will definitely demonstrate all capabilities of this amazing Intrax suspension kit. Thanks guys, bye.